We are here in Smith Lake, Alabama, and it's gonna be interesting. There's a ton of fish in this place. It's really mixed with spotted bass and largemouth.
I mean, is that the first time for you that it's come down to a tiebreaker MLF competition?
Yeah, that's definitely the first time for me that it's came down to a tiebreaker. Like, you can't make it any closer. Your mind is always thinking that the whole time, you know, when there's 5 minutes left, you're like, man, I still have to catch one more even though I'm inside the cut, because you know somebody's gonna catch one. And when every single fish counts, and you're talking ounces separating like 5 or 6 guys, it's crazy. Literally ounces of bass.
I have a score tracker update.
You're kidding me. Day 1, Smith Lake. Feeling good. It's the coldest night we've had all week. It's whopping 57 degrees out.
What's the advice for today for Brandon?
I was gonna put times 50, but I decided to keep it just simple.
It's gonna be nice. I do feel good about it. I'm excited to go fishing. Extension cord. I would have made a mess.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah, that's a good one. I thought I was gonna do like a 4-pounder.
2 pounds, 11 ounces.
Whoa! You're kidding me. I would have moved this into the top 10. We got past the first jump. Got him. 2.5 pounders all day long.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
He's on it. Dang it, man. Oh gosh. Get him.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
Stay on there. I'm fine. Is that Bob? So Uncle Bob. Largemouth. 150. Oh my gosh. No! He'll measure though. He'll make a pound. 1, 2, yeah. Cable. Cable. There it is. Period 2 is a little slow, but we've got about 30 seconds before line's in. We're gonna get after him this period. We've got 2.5 hours left. Had some good topwater fish. Kyle missed pretty much all the shots, you know, so, oh well. We're gonna get after it. Check back in afterwards. Peace. He not gonna make it though. Gosh. It felt big when I set the hook. I don't know now. Decent one. Ate it on the fall. Gosh, he's skinny. He needed a meal. He doesn't have any meat behind him.
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
We win! Not really. In 21st place. I said in 21st place. 12th. Dang. Alrighty. I feel good about the first half of the day, not the second half. The first half went really well. Adjusted well in the morning, this afternoon, not so much. This is an energy drink, not a cold pop. Day's over.
That's another gunner from Frog.
Yep, as soon as I saw him short legs.
You haven't guessed. Jordan Lee.
Gosh, I was close. I said Matt.
You said Matt.
Yeah, you got close enough.
This whole group is tough. It doesn't matter what group you're in. It's tough. And this place is super fun. I've only fished here one other time. And it's one of those fisheries where you just consistently have to catch them. And you can definitely tell there's a group of guys that catch them really well in the morning, and there's a group of guys that catch them really well in the afternoon. And so come Thursday, we're gonna figure out which one we're in. All right, it's Wednesday, our off day for Group A. We've got a bunch of the anglers and fans having a little wing eating contest at B-Dubs, or Buffalo Wild Wings, putting down some wings, gaining some calories. I skipped breakfast this morning. I think the most I've heard so far is 14 wings. And it's bracket style, so it's competition. You put a bunch of fishermen in a competition, things get serious.
3, 2, 1, hands in. Grant's on it. Grant. 3, 2, 1. Hands out. Hands out. All right, good job. 10 scoreable wings for Mr. Palaniuk. 7 wings for Grant. Tight competition. I was close. You guys were nervous.
A little sweaty. Got some burps, some hiccups.
How many can you eat? You got 1 hour.
No, I was a little nervous, but we pulled out the W. W at B-Dubs.
I didn't get beat by anybody, so I don't know who's next. Everybody's full.
Is that a challenge?
I don't think I can beat a Cajun. We showed up a mere mortal, and we're leaving a champion.
What, you get
Against
even,
a 12-year-old kid.
You even bringing more wings with you
And yes.
to go for you?
Yeah, we're taking the leftovers.
You didn't get enough?
Because you know, like we say, if it's free, it's for me. What else did we do today? Kyle, I think, took a nap. Me and Tiff washed the boat, the Ford, and I worked on a little bit of tackle, shot some photos down by the lake, and it's finally like beautiful weather, at least for today, where you have some nice nights. Being a t-shirt feels good. And it's early enough we can go to bed, get up early. Day 2 kicks off, 6 a.m. How do I feel about day 2? Slightly nervous. I feel like the second pass I made down the dam, I didn't see as many fish, which makes me nervous that a lot of those left. So I'm kind of trying to decide, do I want to start down there again, or do I want to start in a different area and then run down there? So I got some decisions to be made. Getting started, we're gonna go start in the same area. Picked the wrong starting spot this morning. Yeah, these fish just like disappeared. It must have just been all the retreads that finally left. Some new water. Everything I see blowing up's out in the freaking center. We have dropped all the way to 4.5 pounds below 20th. Because we have not caught a bass this period. God. No! You got to be kidding me. Ah.
Lines out into first period.
Oh, what a terrible first period. Gosh. You're gonna have trouble reporting that one.
No, no.
Was pathetic. Period 2 shall be majestic.
£1 12 ounces.
There's a whole bunch of them down there.
Yep.
30 foot. Not a giant.
No way.
2.9 out the cut. Stay on there. Feels like a little better one there. Everybody, he thinks he can catch another bass. But everybody, just look at the beauty of it. Yes.
2 pounds, 3 ounces.
Sweet.
Mr. Brandon Palaniuk, with that last bass you just caught, that moved you into 16th place.
Nice. Yeah, he nailed it on that one. You have a very official voice too. Come on, let's keep it going. There we go. That one's got bigger head shakes. Hey, come here. Get your mouth over here. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, no, and I missed him. Oh, that time. Oh, my gosh, you kidding me. Oh, hey. Just got mean on me. Two there. Like a bunch of clones. Making moves in the second period. There's one literally just sitting right under the graph. How far, how close is it now?
Yeah, you are in 18th right now. You're still 1.5 pounds out.
All right, period 2 GoPro update. Much better period. Period 1, we caught 1 bass right at the end. And then period 2, actually caught a bunch in a school where we had already went through and fished. Just happened to be in the right place at the right time and caught them. So we've got 14.5 pounds, or just under 14.5 for the day. It's got us sitting in 18th place and about 2 pounds above 20th, which is where we need to be. Super cool. U.S. Air Force plane. So that was a good period. Need to stay on it though. We're gonna need probably another 10 to 12 pounds this period, is my guess, to stay in the cut. So we gotta make something happen, but it can happen quick, as you just saw. Oh, this is gonna be a nerve-wracking period. Measure though. Come on, be a pound. You're kidding. Gosh, dang it. He's not just 15 ounces, he's 15 3/4. Really?
place.
Gosh. Come on, fish. Oh gosh, there's a bunch. There's more with it too. Hey, 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 hey. Come here. There was a really big one down there with him.
1 pound, 8 ounces.
Yeah, but how far am I from 20? 3 ounces. Gosh dang. Close. So we're gonna have to make something crazy happen. Stay on there. Stay on there. Come on. Get in here.
Ready?
Come on.
1.9. Oh, 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 oh. 110.
Yes.
110. Scoreable bass.
110.
110.
But did that jump us into 20th or did it jump us into like 19th or something? That's the real question. Got bumped? 21st still. 15 ounces. You gotta be freaking shitting me.
15 ounces out. 21st place. Thank you for letting me hold that for a second. Just that second.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Yep. I'm glad. Be a difference maker. Oh, come on. Be a pound. Be a pound. He's not gonna make a pound. Hey, quit peeing. Quit peeing. Gosh, there he is. Stay on there. Stay on there. No, don't you. Stay on there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get in this boat.
Incidental contact. No landing violation.
Come on. Thank you, largemouth.
2 pounds, 3 ounces.
Yeah.
Scoreable bass. 2 pounds, 3 ounces.
Yes. Woo. Woo. Hope that moves us above 20.
Brandon Palaniuk, that bass that you just caught at 2 pounds, 3 ounces moved you to 18th place.
Yes. 18th.
For a total of 48 pounds, 10 ounces. You are tied with 48 pounds, 10 ounces with Scott Scruggs. Scott Scruggs in 19th. 20th place is 48 pounds, 8 ounces.
2 ounces? Over 20?
Scoggins has 48 pounds, 8 ounces.
Oh.
Scott Suggs has 48 pounds, 10 ounces. Brandon Palaniuk, you have 48 pounds, 10 ounces. You have 1 fish more than Scott Suggs.
Could not make it any closer. Oh, we could not make it any tighter.
14 minutes left in this period. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out. End of 3rd period.
Oh my gosh. I'm not celebrating yet. I'm gonna make sure we get the official word. That was crazy. That was nuts.
As it stands right now, Scott Suggs is in 20th place with 48 pounds, 10 ounces. You're in 19th with 48 pounds, 10 ounces. You have 28 scoreable fish. Scott Suggs has 27.
Oh my gosh. As long as no 2 guys didn't catch him, I guess 2 guys have to catch him.
Just has to have it in the gunnel of the boat.
What's he got to weigh?
He's got to weigh 1 pound and 4 ounces, 1 pound and 5 ounces right now.
He'll weigh that.
Oh, yeah. 1 pound, 12 ounces.
Wow! We can only hope. We can only hope
2,
that it was enough.
1,
And
lines out.
Time is up.
Oh my gosh.
While we were watching Swindle, Chris Lane broke one off too. While that was going on.
Give me one. Gosh, that feels good.
I have a score tracker update.
You're kidding me.
Brandon Palaniuk, you are now in 20th place with 48 pounds, 10 ounces, 28 scoreable bass.
Is that the official one? I don't know if I can take another score tracker update. We might have made it in by a tiebreaker. Oh, today was stressful. It was probably one of the most stressful days I've had on the water. Hey, G. Good job, G. You made me nervous.
That made me nervous, bro.
I made it in by a tiebreaker.
You did?
Yeah, I finished 20th. I had one more fish than Suggs.
So you got the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Cocktails for us, right?
Yeah.
I had.
Like we were done and he goes, wait, score tracker update. You're now in 20th. Swindle caught a 112. I went, oh my gosh. I knew that a lot of guys were gonna catch them first period, and that's when I caught most of my fish on the first day. And this morning, literally nothing until like the last, I think 5 minutes, I caught a little 1-pounder in the first period. And that had me nervous because the first day, like I said, that's when the majority of my weight came. Me and Suggs both had 48 pounds, 10 ounces, I think, and I had one more fish than him. It's crazy. Literally ounces of bass. Like you can't make it any closer. And I even had a fish today that was bouncing back and forth between 1.9 and 1.10, and my boat official did a great job, and he said, you know, hold on, wait till it locks. The scales settled, the fish quit flopping around, and it locked in at 1.10. If it would have locked in at 1.9, I wouldn't have made it.
What do we got going on, Brandon?
Getting some steaks ready for the winning team. And by win, I mean make it in 20th place.
Top 40?
Just getting paid at least.
Yep. So we got Russell coming over. He's our boat driver.
But I mean, you can pass up on a steak, bro. I'm not gonna pass up on a steak.
What? How do you like your steak though?
Medium. I'm a medium type of guy. You know, unlike Kyle, he's a well done, super paranoid type of guy.
Yeah, we're going over to say happy birthday to Justin and give him one of these coffee oatmeal stouts. And I'm going to say it on the megaphone.
Happy birthday, Justin. I know it's a day late, but I apologize. I love you.
Ridiculous.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Are you in my boat?
Happy birthday to you, Justin.
All right, Saturday, day 3, getting paid. Gonna make that top 10. Weights are zeroed. It's payday. We're getting paid on Saturday. Huh? Yeah, but we get paid on, like, today's payday. You just don't know how much you're getting paid. You getting a little bonus? Yeah, never mind. Too much rain.
Wherever you can find or in your vehicle.
Weather delay. We've got like a big lightning thunderstorm about to roll through, so we're on a little bit of a weather delay. It affects our fishing time, but cool thing is here, they'll just extend that time onto the back end. So we shouldn't really necessarily lose any fishing time. We'll just lose a little bit of this morning bite, maybe. Yeah, the fishing, the change of location, change of strategy. I hope it works. No! That was like 2.5 pound largemouth. I don't think he'll measure. Get in here. Get it started at least. What is that? Little. Gosh, it's all them little ones. Look at that, getting hooked sideways.
Landing violation, 2 minutes.
Can I let him flop for the 2 minutes? I think if I should have to sit for 2 minutes, he should have to sit for 2 minutes. Need to think about my morning. What can I do better? It was not a good period again. We only caught 1 bass, but it was a bigger one. It's 1 pound, 14 ounces. So that's got us started somewhere down toward the bottom. I've got a lot of work to do. I want to fish around here a little bit. I just had one actually chasing my top water right as we set lines out. So we'll see what happens. It can happen quick here. I'll just keep moving till I find the bass again. Oh, bass. That one will keep.
1 pound, 1 pound, 2 ounces.
You're gonna be close again.
1 pound, 3 ounces.
Nothing fancy. Just a drop shot and some 1 pounders. We're making ground.
1 pound, 1 ounce. 1 pound, 12 ounces. 2 pounds, 5 ounces. 1 pound, 1 pound.
That one feels like he's got a few shoulders in. Oh my gosh! No, get out of there! Get out of there! Oh my gosh, did you see that?
Fish landing violation.
There's like a 40-pound striper tried to eat it. Oh my gosh!
1 pound, 9 ounces.
Oh my gosh. That went from like, I'm gonna land him on the side to get him in the boat now. Dude, that was like one of the biggest stripers I've ever seen in my life. It was like that long and it was about that big around. Poor little dude went down there and didn't know what he was getting himself into. There we go. Oh gosh. Stay on there. Feels like a good one. I knew there had to be one right here. Just set up right. I can't do it. Oh! Ah! Frick. That was like a 2.5 pounder. That was the bite we needed. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Now they say we're stopping at 2:45, so do we even have to take a break? So we're not even gonna get a full period then, huh? We're gonna have to run. There's only like one place I can think of that I can even have a shot. I think we're gonna have to. It's not a very short run either. We wouldn't have much time to fish, that's the problem. You ready? This is just the only place I thought that it could happen quick enough. Sure glad they made us quit at 2:45.
That's
We got a big storm coming. That's why they pulled us off the water a little earlier than expected. Get this thing covered up. It's not the day that we wanted, obviously. Finished up 26th place, so good points at least. That should move us up for the Red Crest qualification. So good start for that, but a little disappointed with the event. It's an interesting beast right now, this whole Smith Lake. It's full of spotted bass, but they're moving around, changing a lot. The bait's moving around, and so it's just hard to be consistent. And so we are gonna hang out in the RV, relax a little, get some work done, and go from there. All right, thank you guys for watching, hanging out with us here on Smith Lake out of Cullman, Alabama. This is an awesome stage 5. We ended up finishing up in 26th place. Good points for Red Crest. That should move us up a little bit above the cut line for Red Crest. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Let us know what you like, and be on the watch out for Table Rock, because Table Rock is coming up next, and it's gonna be awesome. Finally get to go to a lake where there's gonna be some smallmouth. So make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss that one. We're gonna let the Yamaha eat. We just got done filming the recap. So we're gonna let her eat, put the skeeter on pad, and head back for the RV. You guys check in later.